Lisa Zimmer here today. Hope you're joining me. I'm always late for one reason or another. Today, my camera wouldn't connect. So what did I do? I called for Jackson, the 18-year-old genius. And you know what his solution was that worked? Log out and log back in. And it worked. Why does that work every time? Why is it unplug it, plug it back in, and it works? Technology is so bizarre. Hey, Diane. Hey, Liza. Yay. All right, I'm going to dig right in today because I'm so excited about what doTERRA has to offer for you guys for August. Hey, Miss Anna. Love you, girl. All right. I love it when my WWZDers show up to see what's going on in doTERRA. Hey, Miss Tracy. Thanks for your help this morning, babe. I'm all set thanks to you. All right. We are going live today in Yay Oil's Public Education. I am Lisa Zimmer. I'm a doTERRA Blue Diamond. What that means to you is I help lots and lots of people learn about these products, how to change their life physically, emotionally, and financially if you want to learn how to do a doTERRA business with me. All right, Denise says, sometimes our electronics need restarts just like us. Yes, exactly. It's so hilarious that the number one answer to fix everything technological for me and electronic-wise is unplug it and plug it back in. But hey, I'll take that. It was easy. Okay, we are going to talk about the promotions for August and why you want them or need them, right? So first of all, you can get red mandarin for free. I forgot to bring in all my oils. That's okay. We don't need it. All right. So red mandarin is free when you order 125 PV, that's product value, in your doTERRA rewards cart. All right. So why do you want it? Why do you need it? How's it going to change your life? So the first thing I want to read from is the emotions book. So the newest edition is the 10th edition. I don't have it, so I'm going to read what I have for red mandarin here. So red mandarin for the emotional benefits. I love this and cannot wait to use it again. I have some because I've gotten it free in the past, and I just diffused some the other day, but I did not read the benefits until last night. And so I'm going to be diffusing it more. I will probably diffuse it with peppermint because I love to have peppermint going every single day. It wakes me up, helps me focus, helps me not take things so seriously. I've done some readings on peppermint lately, so you want to check those videos out. So let's learn about red mandarin and why you want to make sure you get it free. It helps you have a childlike perspective. Mandarin is one of the parent fruits of all modern citrus varieties, and it's considered to be the sweetest of all citrus fruits. Red mandarin offers a unique perspective. It invites individuals to see life through childlike eyes. Children are not as easily set back, weighed down by the cares of life. It helps you to appreciate the sweetness, wonder, and innocence in life just like a child. Children are quicker to move on and bounce back after encountering challenges. Isn't that perfect? Red mandarin invites adults to embrace this healthier, more resilient way of existing. Red mandarin can also be instrumental in supporting parenting. Oftentimes, parents forget the magic and miracle of the lives they have created or accepted. The demands of day-to-day living, including the stress of providing for needs, addressing emotional upheavals, and sheer physical exhaustion can dim the joy, excitement, and purpose children can offer you, right? Parents often find themselves overwhelmed, unappreciated, and unable to meet the ever-present demands. This can lead to being discouraged, frustrated, angry, and filled with self-doubt. Red mandarin reassures that while parenting can be extremely challenging, it can also be rewarding and refining. Jennifer says, lunch with Lisa makes my day go that much better. Yay! Love all the mandarin oils to diffuse and in your water. We're going to talk about that too when we're done here. All right. So, red mandarin reassures all who are overwhelmed that even though adult cares and concerns can be hard, Life is still full of sweet moments that deserve to be noticed. So love this. You can inhale it from the bottle. One of the top ways to take it is a drop on your tongue or in your water and drink it. We're going to talk about the physical benefits in a second. You can also apply it topically with a carrier oil. Right, let me go to companion oils, negative emotions, and positive emotions. It goes well with myrrh, frankincense, serenity, neroli, lang lang, green mandarin, and harvest spice. Oh, that's cool. Harvest spice also came out this month, so you could diffuse harvest spice and red mandarin equal drops. That's super cool. I did not realize that. Negative emotions that red mandarin helps with: feeling overwhelmed, weighed down, joyless, stressed, exhausted, discouraged, burdened, or jaded. Right? So red mandarin, get that baby in your diffuser. Diffuse it with frankincense. Diffuse it with harvest spice. Diffuse it with serenity. Diffuse it with peppermint. I bet it's great with spearmint too. Positive properties. It helps you to see the sweetness in life. Wonder in parenting, feeling refreshed, joy in simple moments, cherishing childhood, innocent, positive perspective. Red mandarin, folks. All right, so now red mandarin is really high in limonene. I'm not going to go into this in depth because I want to keep this particular video shorter, and you can Google what I'm going to talk to you about next. So I want to make sure that I don't take up all your time with something that you can simply Google. But red mandarin is high in limonene, all right? And we've talked about limonene in past videos and what it helps with, right? So one of the things it helps with is glutathione production. Okay, glutathione. This is key. What does glutathione do for the body? It's essential for the immune system's proper function and is vital in building and repairing tissue. It acts as an important antioxidant, and you hear me talk about antioxidants on every video. Antioxidants help neutralize free radicals, right? They help repair the bad stuff in your body. It's an important antioxidant which helps protect your body from damage to cells caused by free radicals, right? There's a whole bunch of other explanations of glutathione and the role it plays in the body. I'm going to let you Google that, right? But the point is we need glutathione for living. So how do we get more? You cannot take a supplement. It continues to decline in production as you age. When you take a supplement of glutathione, your body destroys it. The hydrochloric acid in your stomach destroys it. So how do you get it? Drink essential oils that are high in the chemical constituent limonene, right? Limonene, limonene. Citrus oils are high in limonene. Red mandarin, the main chemical constituent, limonene. Drink a drop or two in your water. Every time you drink water, drink your red mandarin. It's also great for skin. We're going to talk about that next. Right? Drink it in your water. Limonene, limonene, limonene. I'm going to give you a list of other oils that are high in limonene so that you know what other things you can drink in your water when you're free. Red mandarin is gone, right? If you get the red mandarin for free, you can't reorder that one in particular. That's why these freebies are so special, is because you can't get them otherwise, right? So drink your red mandarin. Then we'll talk about the physical benefits in a second. But what are some other oils that you can drink? Guess in the comments for me. Remember, when you participate in my comments, share my posts, take the YouTubes of these videos that I load and share them with others, you get entered to win free gifts. Last week, I think it was, Chris won the sunscreen stick, right? So I want to hear from you what other oils you know are high in limonene that you can drink in your water, right? Start commenting. So some other oils that are no longer available that you might have in your inventory and have forgotten what to do with them. Let me read a few. Are you ready? So dill, caraway, kumquat, yellow mandarin, and clementine are all oils that you probably got for free in the last year or two, and you have probably forgotten what to do with them. All right? So dill, caraway, kumquat, red mandarin, yellow mandarin, clementine are all free oils that you've gotten or could have gotten that are high in limonene. You can drink them in your water. You can take them in a capsule. Read the comments, folks. Remember, that's where the gold is. If you're rewatching this on another platform that is not Facebook, I highly recommend you join Facebook just to get into Yay Oils, YAYOILS, public education, so that you can get in my groups, watch all my videos, see my other posts, and RTC, baby, read the comments, all right? So oils that we have in our collection all of the time that are great for limonene and increasing your glutathione naturally: lemon, lime, tangerine, wild orange, green mandarin. Tangerine is at the top. Yes, Liza, you nailed it, right? They changed one of our kits and removed lemon and included tangerine because tangerine is so powerful in this category, right? Green mandarin, lemon, lime, tangerine, wild orange, any of the citrus. So I have in my water every single day grapefruit, lemon, and cinnamon bark. Excuse me. Right? So drink those in your water. In my mental health shot, I have wild orange, lavender, and frankincense. A drop or two of each in a shot glass with a splash of water every morning to bring my mental health into check. All right? All right, let's talk about physical benefits of red mandarin. Where am I going to find this information when this isn't an oil that we always have? Well, guess what? The 7th edition of the Essential Life book has red mandarin information in it. Right? So let's go to, hold please. All right, so Christy says, is grapefruit high in limonene? D-limonene, right? A different form, but D-limonene. The other reason I like grapefruit, Christy, is it's good for weight loss, sugar cravings, lack of progesterone, healthy breast tissue, detoxification, gallbladder support, lymphatic and kidney support, blood toxicity, nervous exhaustion, hair loss. Grapefruit is in my water every day, period. Grapefruit gets in my body in high volumes, actually. All right, so red mandarin is the focus. Looks like I need some focus oil. Let's do some focus oil. Adaptive. Adaptive helps me focus and stay positive. I roll it where the sun doesn't shine because I like to go out in the sun, and I inhale it. This was created to help with anxious feelings, sad feelings, focus, a whole bunch of stuff. I'll be able to focus much better now. All right, red mandarin. Main constituent, limonene, sourced in Brazil. It's good for skin. Add a couple drops red mandarin to whatever moisturizer you're using. But remember, don't go out in the sun, right? Because it's citrus oil, you want to put it where the sun doesn't shine, or if you're going to put it all over your face, neck, and chest for anti-aging and skin toning and clarifying, then just don't go in the sun. So it's not a good Florida oil. All right, it helps with anything digestive. You can apply it to your abdomen, and you can apply it to the tongue, take it in a capsule, do a shot. It's great for respiratory. It's great for hyperactivity in children, tension, upset stomach, liver, urinary, and lymphatic systems. It's great for sad feelings, anxiousness, mental fatigue, fear, irritability, tantrums, hysteria, lack of sleep and restlessness, veins, circulation. You can also use it as a cleanser. Emotionally, it helps you to go from feeling troubled to resilient. Red mandarin, right? So again, great for drinking in your water, doing a shot, applying topically because it's great for skin. You can apply it topically with coconut oil for digestive, lymphatic, all those other systems for support. Okay, get your free red mandarin. Remember, you also, when you order in the LRP, that loyalty rewards cart, where you get the free mandarin, you're earning rewards anywhere from 10% to 30% back of your orders. So I'm not just going to get free red mandarin by spending 125 PV. I personally am also going to get $37.50 back minimum in my cart to spend at a later date. All right. Valerie says, hi, little Miss Lisa. Hi, Valerie. All right. Allie says she just drinks it in her water and didn't know it was good for skin. It's amazing for your skin. So add a couple drops to your moisturizer or hydrating cream, anti-aging moisturizer, whatever doTERRA moisturizer you're using, and apply it. Just don't go in the sun for a day. All right. Summer's probably not the best time to do that. Let's talk Harvest Spice. So Harvest Spice, not free. Harvest Spice is an oil we don't normally carry. I'm going to warn you right now, I do not want to hear complaining if it sells out before you get yours. It sells out every fall. This is the replace all of those toxic candles oil. This is the oil you want in your diffuser to make it smell like fall. All right, it smells incredible, and you can't get it any other time. Allie says Harvest Spice is her favorite, right? It's all of our favorite. Get as many as your budget will allow. It will sell out, and it always sells out before the month is over. So no complaining if you didn't get it. It's warm and inviting. It feels like fall. It's uplifting and stimulating to the mind, mood, and body. It's filled with oils that are great for your immune system. So it's cleansing the air and boosting your immune system at the same time that you're diffusing it. You can apply it topically. It does have some hot oils in it, so just make sure that you dilute it with a carrier oil like coconut oil, almond oil, jojoba oil, whatever carrier you prefer. I prefer coconut, but if you're allergic to coconut, just pick another, right? Yeah, it's the perfect fall smell for those that already have it. Allie has 2 on the way and 2 more that she's hoarding. Genius. So I diffuse that all winter long because it has the immune boosting oils in it as well. It is filled with cinnamon bark, clove, eucalyptus, cedarwood, cassia, and nutmeg. That's what makes it smell so good, is the nutmeg. You can't make that blend yourself because we don't actually carry nutmeg. So that's why this one's so unique too. It's great for cold hands and feet. So if you suffer from that in the cooler weather, use a carrier oil or a lotion and massage Harvest Spice under your hands and feet to warm them up. If you get the winter blues, this oil is great for that. Put it on the bottoms of the feet and diffuse it. Emotionally, it helps you go from feeling frigid to warmed. All right, so now I'm going to hop over to my information I have on Harvest Spice for the emotional health benefits. So let's take a peek at that. All right, Harvest Spice. This is the oil of belonging. During challenging times, separation from loved ones and friends is felt more keenly. Harvest Spice fosters the warmth of togetherness and deepens the joy of belonging. Its spicy heat raises the vibration of any space and creates a cozy, welcoming, and reassuring atmosphere. This blend fosters greater gratitude for the people who add richness, kindness, interest, or love to one's life. It reminds individuals not to take for granted the blessing of community, family, and tribe. Too often, individuals find themselves separated emotionally as well as physically from the people they care about. Harvest Spice's invitation is to create more meaningful connections during time spent together. It encourages individuals to be more present and aware while gathered with the people who mattered most. So this is a perfect oil to diffuse when you have company throughout the holidays or any time that you have company, right? It helps you to connect more with others. It's a helpful blend for clearing energetic blocks and overcoming obstacles. Most often, it is the self-conscious and unhealed aspects of the individual that create discomfort and strain with others. This blend cultivates a secure sense of self. It assists individuals in navigating the sometimes confusing borders of where they end and others begin. It teaches balanced interactions where one neither needs to be codependent with others nor distant and withdrawn. It guides you to the energetic center point where you can both fully own your life and also freely share it with others. Harvest Spice instills the joy of community and reminds individuals to embrace the sweetness of intimate connection. Ingredients, I think I read these already: cassia, clove, eucalyptus, cedarwood, nutmeg, cinnamon bark. Negative emotions, it helps you overcome. Feeling withdrawn, disconnected, distracted, or blocked. Positive properties help you feel connected, centered, present, grateful, and giving. Harvest Spice. All right, stock up. Harvest Spice is what we call an LTO, limited time offer. I believe when you log in, if you're going to order Harvest Spice, you do have to order another product because it's not a regular product, all right? So you can order, I don't know how many you can order. Test it for us and let us know. But it will sell out. It always sells out, okay? All right, next we have Helichrysum, which is 10% off this month, and you want to stock up on Helichrysum. I'm going to read from the books, and I'm going to teach you some other goodies about the beauty of this magical oil. Helichrysum is one of the most healing oils on the planet. It stops bleeding. It helps wounds and scars heal more quickly and beautifully, I might add. If you are in my Yay Oils Public Education Facebook group, use the search icon, click on it, and type the word scar. My dad's best friend had a Frankenstein-type scar up his arm from skin cancer, and you cannot see the scar anymore thanks to Helichrysum, frankincense, and I believe immortelle. Right? What else do I want to talk about? I want to talk about Helichrysum works on the endocannabinoid system in your body. If you know anything about that, you'll understand the importance of it. If you don't know anything about that, Google it, endocannabinoid. All right, Helichrysum mixed with a citrus oil is amazing for healthy inflammatory response. If you have aches and discomforts anywhere, take 3 drops Helichrysum, 3 drops of a citrus oil, up to 2 to 3 times a day. You can do them in a shot or a capsule to help with body-wide aches and discomforts. Google the benefits of endocannabinoid, all right? endocannabinoid. Anna says, all the testimonials in yesterday's private Zoom were amazing. Yes, they were. All right, so if you are a doTERRA representative, a wellness advocate, we call ourselves, and you do the doTERRA business, you teach people about these oils and supplements, please get in WWZD25. It's my What Would Zimmer Do training course, where I provide you with all this information in detail and more, even testimonials that we can't share. They were all discussed on our private Zoom yesterday. To get in there, go to lisazimmer.net/shop. Click on WWZD25. You're going to get free label downloads. You're going to get tons of training, all for, I forgot to change the price. Aren't you lucky? I was supposed to change the price to $39. It's still in the computer for $29. And we have all the private testimonials in there as well. Liza, yes, you need to watch yesterday's Zoom. So, all right, WWZD25, purchase it at lisazimmer.net/shop. All right, Helichrysum with a citrus oil synergistically attacks aches and discomforts, right? If something hurts, 3 drops Helichrysum, 3 drops citrus oil in a capsule. And Tracy just said my new website is beautifully updated. Yay! That's a shout out for Jackson. Jackson updated my website, so check it out when you have a chance, lisazimmer.net, and give my boy some kudos. All right, other things that go well with Helichrysum. So Helichrysum, what do I want to do next? When you blend Helichrysum with copaiba, Copaiba is an amplifier. It's going to amplify the benefits of helichrysum. So I'm going to talk about the physical benefits after this and the emotional benefits of helichrysum. When you apply helichrysum topically and apply peppermint over top, peppermint is a driver. It drives any oil in deeper that you apply it over top of. Frankincense is an enhancer. So if you put frankincense on first, then helichrysum, then peppermint, you're going to enhance the benefits of the helichrysum by applying frankincense first, and then finish with peppermint, and you're going to drive them all in deeper. And remember, copaiba is an amplifier. A beautiful recipe blend for the benefits of helichrysum, which I'll read in a moment, would be frankincense, helichrysum, copaiba, and peppermint. All right, those 4, 10 drops each in a roller. Top it off with fractionated coconut oil and apply it where something hurts. Apply it where you want benefits for the skin, right? Apply it where, let's grab our book, right? 7th edition Essential Life book. Let's look up helichrysum. Remember to blend it with those others for maximum benefits, right? It is steam distilled in Corsica, Albania. Top uses: nosebleeds, anything bleeding. Okay, it helps stop bleeding. Support for liver, pancreas, bile ducts, gallbladder. It's great for managing cholesterol, blood toxicity. It's great for anything skin. So on my face, you hear me talk about this every video, I have a whole bunch of rollers that I alternate and just take turns on my face. Helichrysum, copaiba, frankincense, magnolia, neroli, rose, blue tansy, coriander, tea tree. The list is long, right? But helichrysum is amazing for skin. It's amazing for ears. If you have ringing in your ears, apply helichrysum and basil and lavender around your ears. It's great for, helichrysum's great for any kind of wound, bruising. It helps with circulation and the healing process, so it speeds them up. Francis says, yesterday's WWZD 25 was worth the price of the whole thing. Really good. Yay! And your testimonial was amazing, Francis. So make sure you send me those pictures, your before and afters, for the unbelievable Yarrow Palm success that you had. So I want to see those, babe. All right, wrinkles and stretch marks, age spots, nerve damage, emotional shock, anger, and deep emotional wounds. It's great for the sinuses, for swollen eyes, any joint and back aches and discomforts, vertigo, ears, we talked about that. Emotionally, it helps you to go from feeling wounded to released. Basically, if something hurts, put helichrysum on it. Throw in some copaiba, frankincense, peppermint, deep blue. That would be amazing. A friend of mine just had her explant surgery, had her implants removed. She has horrific bruising, so I made her a roller, 10 drops helichrysum, deep blue, copaiba, frankincense, and peppermint, right? So that was for bruising and pain. Liver support, absolutely. Helichrysum is amazing for liver support, Ruth. Another tip, Ruth, for copaiba, helichrysum, frankincense, for liver support, add geranium, 10 drops geranium. Geranium works like a steroid and is incredible for the liver without the negative side effects, right? So geranium, frankincense, helichrysum, copaiba is great for liver support. Now, I have a different liver recipe that I use just for daily detox, and you can type liver in the search bar on Yay Oil's public education for that. All right, so stock up on helichrysum. It's a pricier oil for a reason. If any of you have had aches and discomfort success, nerve damage or regeneration success, scarring, or wound or bleeding, you know the value of this oil, right? It is not an oil that we take for granted, okay? Got sidetracked with some posts here, with some reading. All right, so let's go to the emotional benefits of helichrysum and see what things that we can learn about here. Let's check it out. We now have helichrysum available in the roller, but I would recommend ordering the 5 milliliter bottle. I like having an original roller from doTERRA, so I have multiple helichrysum rollers direct from doTERRA, but now I just refill them. I don't keep buying my helichrysum rollers. I refill them with the 5 milliliter, and I put 10 drops helichrysum and the rest coconut oil when I refill my roller, and I can get 8 or so rollers out of that. So that is a bargain. That makes your helichrysum roller like $8 right now. Because it's on sale, right? $8 for a helichrysum roller is pretty darn good. All right, hold please. Helichrysum. Helichrysum is for pain. It's an amazing healer of emotional pain. It aids the walking wounded, those with a history of difficult life circumstances, trauma, self-destruction, loss, or abuse. Ooh, not going to cry during this video. Who does not need this oil right now, folks? Everybody's got something in that category. So remember, for emotional benefits, you want to inhale this oil because it goes through the olfactory bulb in your nose and triggers the limbic system in your brain. Okay? Anna says it made one of her scars disappear. So emotional scarring, emotional pain, right? Make a roller. 10 drops helichrysum, the rest fractionated coconut oil. Roll it under your nose. Roll it all over your whole face for the anti-aging benefits. Inhale it with it being under your nose for the emotional benefits. Roll it around your ears for the ear benefits. You also get the emotional benefits. Excuse me, I just got a tickle. All right. I might need to grab water. All right. Individuals that need the support, helichrysum helps give you strength and endurance during the wounded soul, for the wounded soul, who must keep on living despite past difficulties. This oil restores confidence in life and in the self, giving the individual strength to carry on. Helichrysum has a powerful relationship with the light of the sun. It promotes joy, fervor, and hope for living. Helichrysum takes hurt souls by the hand, guides them through life's difficulties. Individuals can persevere with this oil, and it helps to take them to new heights of spiritual consciousness. Helichrysum offers hope that their emotional wounds can be healed. I will be bathing in the helichrysum, folks. Let the healing begin. Following this spiritual healing and transformation, helichrysum can teach individuals to have gratitude for their trials. It helps them to see that if they had not been wounded, they would not have sought healing that resulted in a spiritual rebirth. That is very powerful. I have an appointment tomorrow with a new therapist to help me move forward in my new life. I saw another therapist recently. Everyone should see a therapist, folks. I don't care where you're at in life, how perfect your life is or may seem. I highly recommend that everyone get a counselor or a therapist to speak to on a regular basis to stay healthy and well and on the right track. Anna, I am currently reading from Essential Emotions. I'm reading from 8th edition, but get the newest edition, which is the 10th. All right, so I'm going to read this again. Helichrysum helps you to see that if you had not been wounded, you would not have sought healing that resulted in a spiritual rebirth. So the timing's kind of crazy. I got some bruises. A friend of mine fell the other day and grabbed me as they were falling. And so I immediately knew to put helichrysum on my bruising. Well, it turns out at the same time I finally made the decision after 7 months, 8 months, to get a new therapist, and my first appointment is with her tomorrow, so I don't know if that's coincidence or not. Just as the phoenix dies and rises from its ashes, so might an individual be raised from turmoil. Helichrysum lends its warrior spirit. No way. I have an image posted on my Facebook today about warrior spirit, so that one may face adversities with courage and determination. It brings hope to the most discouraged of souls and life to those in need of rebirth. Helichrysum, helichrysum, helichrysum. Put a drop in your hands, rub your hands together, and smell. Rub it over your face and your heart. Positive properties helps the healing begin. Helps you to feel courageous, hopeful, transformed, filled with perseverance, and feeling determined. It's good for these negative emotions of intense emotional pain, anguish, trauma, feeling hopeless, despair, and wounded. I hope helichrysum is at the top of your list to order right now, folks. Who does not feel emotionally wounded right now with the way the world has gone for the last 2.5 years? Apply 1 to 3 drops over your heart or wherever emotional or physical pain is experienced. Dig that. I hadn't read that before. So order Harvest Spice. Order as many as you can because it's not available. Once it sells out, it will sell out. It always sells out. It always sells out way before everybody expects it to. Get your helichrysum 10% off. I don't know that helichrysum has ever been on sale. And get your free red mandarin. Okay? Free red mandarin. And remember the benefits of frankincense as an enhancer. Apply frankincense first, then your other oils. It enhances the other oils that you apply on top of it. Copaiba is an amplifier. It amplifies the benefits of every other oil. So anytime you make a roller, throw in 5 to 10 drops of copaiba. All right, you can throw in 5 to 10 drops of frankincense. Remember, peppermint is a driver. If you finish any oil application with peppermint, it's going to drive it in deeper. Okay. You'll notice if you use the Symphony of Cells protocols from Boyd Truman, for more information, you can go to their website. But Symphony of Cells protocol is 10 oils in a row, and every single one starts with frankincense applied to the spine and back first to set the stage for the enhancing abilities. And you finish every protocol with peppermint to drive the oils in deeper, right? Drive the oils in deeper. Liza says helichrysum is a must for people on blood thinners to help stop bleeding on scratches. We talked about that on video yesterday, Liza, even though you haven't watched it yet. Yes, yes, yes. So my mom keeps helichrysum on hand. She's on blood thinners, and she'll get nosebleeds. And she just puts helichrysum on the bridge of her nose. Boom, done, all set, right? Helichrysum helps stop bleeding. Yay. The After Sun spray came out, so make sure you snag that. We still have the sun protection spray of the sun care products. Those are the 2 that we have available right now, so make sure you snag those. If you have not signed up for doTERRA's virtual convention in September, please do that. We have some new products being launched that are going to be mind-blowing. I'm going to be doing some education in WWZD25 on those new products, so make sure you join WWZD25 for me. All right, hope you learned a little bit today. I want to hear in the comments how you use the oils that we've talked about. Show us what's on your list for this month's order and tell us why. Also, make sure that you're using the Yarrow Palm capsules and brightening gel that you just got. Right, so brightening gel, I'm using mine. I apply my brightening gel when I get out of the shower, and I put my hydrating cream and anti-aging moisturizer, I should say, or I'm usually lazy and only do one of them, over top. All right, so brightening gel on my clear skin, and then hydrating cream or anti-aging moisturizer over top. Yarrow Palm capsules, there's directions right on them. Watch last week's video for benefits. Yarrow Palm you can apply straight on its own. You can apply it diluted. You can add it to moisturizer. It's for anything skin. It's also for weight management. So a couple drops, it comes with a dropper, a couple drops on your tongue once to twice a day to help with weight management and hormone balancing. Little disclaimer for Yarrow Palm. If you use Yarrow Palm and you have within a week some sad feelings or negative feelings, It could be from the yarrow palm. Yarrow palm helps release negativity and trauma, right? What do we do to help with that? Drink large amounts of citrus oils and work on self-care, and above all else, work with a therapist. So that's one of the reasons that I'm working with a therapist, for my divorce, for my emotional health, for business overwhelm, for whatever's hitting me that day. I'm doing fantastic, but it's very important that I stay that way. I use my doTERRA Lifelong Vitality Pack vitamins for my emotional as well as physical health. That is the number one product that I will never go without. If doTERRA could only have one product that I used, I would choose Lifelong Vitality Pack supplements. They are your daily supplement with oils. There is no other product on the market like it. All right, the oils high in antioxidants, high in benefits for emotional health, immune health, physical health, bone health, hair, skin, nails. Every body system is supported, right? And I need them to maintain emotional and physical health. Lifelong Vitality Pack vitamins, folks. All right, but I truly, truly, truly recommend that everyone see a counselor or therapist on a regular basis, even if it's just once a month or once a quarter, to maintain healthy mindset, maintain healthy relationships, maintain a healthy attitude, and make sure that you're falling in love with yourself again. All right? So that's all we got for today. Go apply some helichrysum and red mandarin and get that happy, healthy, childlike heart filled with positivity, and feeling like you're living again, folks. You don't have to make big decisions to change your life. Just use a few oils and get some emotional support. Thanks, everybody. See you next week. Happy oiling. Bye.